Grandma. All right, we're going to start with the Prism, then we'll go to the Select, and then we'll hit that Asia box, and then the Hobbies. Good luck, everybody. Had to come home. Welcome home, Jonesy. Welcome home. Empty box. Good luck, guys. CD, Bo Jackson, McCaffrey, and look at that beautiful Sammy Laporta to start us off on the laser. We're always happy to see a Lion. Ed Oliver, Joe Mixon, Malik Washington for the Dolphins, and a Will Anderson Jr. for Houston. Go Bears. Elway, Cooper Kupp, Willie Gay, and look at that, a Keon Coleman for Buffalo. Nice hit, Buffalo, on the laser with a kid reporter. That's MPB. There you go, MPB. Off and running. That's what we like to see. This might be a mem in here. We got a mem. Good luck, guys. We got Randy Moss, Devontae Walker for Baltimore, Marshall Faulk on the laser, and we got here. Look at that, a Caleb. Premier jerseys. Beauty start there. Chicago. Very nice. Very nice, Jim. Did you make it back in here, Jim? I'm pretty sure I remember to invite you. Yes, excellent start there. We like that. We approve. Hey, there you go, Jim. You picked the right break, I think. DeAndre Swift, Cam Chancellor, Willie Gay on the silver, and a Kirk Cousins on the Prism break. Buda Baker, Devontae Adams, Roma Dunze, and a Chris Braswell on the laser for Tampa Bay. A little last team magic there for Stinky. All right, we'll mix it up here. We'll do a Select, then we'll go back to Prism. Mix it up here. This is my first time opening one of these Hobby Blasters. See what all the hype's about here. All right, empty box. You can see it's empty in there. Good luck, everybody. I'd love to see a zebra. We got Jake Ferguson, Cooper Rush, Ray Davis on the Select Certified, and Devontae. I do like those. That's pretty nice. Going to Philly. Philly today. Savannah. Those look great. Yeah, I like that. We need to see that on a Jayden is what we need to see. That's what we need to see. Brock Purdy, Diggs, Montez Sweat, and Brian Anger. I have never heard of Brian Anger for the Cowboys. Brian Anger. I'm sure he is a future star. Dexter Lawrence Sandra still. We got Lambjack on the turbocharged. Those look good too. Oh, and there's another Lambjack. I love these shocks. That's great. Dan Marino auto. That's a pretty bold prediction. I think we pulled one out of Resurgence before, though. I do think it's quite possible. I do. Mahomes. Dowdle. Mahomes on the numbers. And a Trey Benson for Arizona. Hey, Mrs. Wise Guy. We are running the break now, so you may come up when you're ready. Overshown, Van Ginkel, Xavier Legette. Man, that just looks good, doesn't it? And Evan McPherson. I really like these. Nice AA. He worked hard to get Carolina. Levante David, Goff. Vidal on the die cut silver. And another Caleb. We're all right with that. Yeah, those shocks are very nice. We just got to get one on Jayden. I want to see a Jayden. All right, Prism. Let's see what else you got for us. Empty box. We got PS2, Mark Brunell, Jalen Warren, and Terrell Suggs for Baltimore on the laser. Jonathan Stewart, Culpepper, Terrion Arnold for Detroit, Jalen Waddle on the laser. We approve. We'll take the Waddle one. Michael Wilson, Petrie, Marshall Falk, and Jaquan Jackson for the Titans on the laser. And Jaquan Jackson for the Titans on the laser. Tua. Hey, there's our first Jayden. Hopefully not the last. Estime on the silver variation. Nice for the Broncos. And a Tyler Lockett on the laser. Silver variation. Nice for the Broncos. And a Tyler Lockett on the laser. And guys, normally my streaming schedule is Tuesday night, Friday night, Saturday and Sunday mornings. This week I'm streaming every day through Friday. And then I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday off. That is the plan. As long as I can meet the goals. Boomer, Terrell Owens, Jimbo on the silver, and a Jahmyr Gibbs fireworks for Detroit. Yeah, Friday I'll be doing a lot. You'll see me all day here. Lambjack, Evan Ingram, Anthony Gould for Indy, and a Max Melton for Arizona on the laser. All right, Sombrero Cat. We want a zebra. Let's go. There we go. Empty box. Dak, Tariq Woolen, Icky Woods, and Darnell Savage. No rookies in there. No rookie pack. We do not approve of that. Bledsoe, J.C. Latham for the Titans. We got Puka on the numbers for the Rams. And Joey Bosa on the shock. It doesn't even matter what the player is. Those shocks are just fantastic. Stinky. I don't really think he collects souls. But I'm sure he's going to do his best to get you Bo Nix. Josh Allen, Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags, Latu on the Select Certified for Indy, and Aaron Jones. This one seems like there's something in here. There is something in here. Let's see what we got here. We got Cam Little, Antonio Gibson. We got, look at that, Brian Thomas Jr. Nice hit for the Jags. And behind that, look at that. There you go. We'll take that. Draft selections, Bo Nix. Very nice. It's not a zebra, but it's a start. Just for him to look at. Yes. All right. So he's trying. He's trying for you, Stinky. He's doing what he can. And the Jags. Oh, that was Boss Hog. Nice hit, Boss Hog. I love these. Jalen Carter. We got Curtis Samuel, CJ on the future for Houston, and a Hunter Henry. Come on, last pack magic. We got Michael Penix. I'll take that. Joe Burrow on the die cut. That's nice for the Bengals. Drake May. Beauty on the shock. And Mo Alley Cox. I was hoping we'd get one on that shock, and we did. That's going to Big Blue. Nice hit. And we'll take a little Burrow die cut as well. And a Michael Penix. Yeah, that was a good pick. All right. Next, we're going to do that 2023 Asia box. That has marinated a long time, guys. I just hope it marinated long enough. I just hope it marinated long enough for you guys. I don't know what we're going to find in here. Empty box. 2023. Let's see what we get. Gardner Minshew. Xavier McKinney. Oh. Pull from the back. I don't know what that is. Kid Reporter. Butte for New England. We got Darnell Wright for the Bears. Darnell Washington for Pittsburgh on the Prism. And come on, be good to us. Kareem Hunt for Cleveland. Cleveland gets a hit. 1 out of 44 going to Cleveland. How about that, Cleveland? We had Cleveland today. Prince sneaking in there. There you go, Prince. There you go. Even Cleveland can get a hit. All right. We'll just go ahead and focus on the hobby boxes. Stay. Lions, anything. We did it a nice Sammy Laporta on the laser. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. 2 autos and a mem in here. May the cards be ever in your favor. We got a filler. Joe Mixon, Hopkins. We got Sweat for the Bears. Filler. And for the Bengals, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, treasured tandems. Not numbered. Man, this, I'm going to let that one marinate. That one feels awfully thick. We'll let that one marinate. We got Greenlaw, Baker, Lambjack, Michael Penix on the rookie rising. We approve. And a little Kool-Aid action for the Saints. Slayton, Jefferson, Puka, Karlaftis for KC, and Malik Washington for Miami. Another filler. Johnson, Cooper, Zay Flowers, filler contours. Spencer Rattler on the contours for the Saints, and a Malachi Corley for the Jets. That is 88 out of 299. Going to the Jets. Alana. I think we got our auto here. Gus Edwards, Tyreek. All right, we'll pull from this way. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. We got Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears. That is 337 out of 399. And good luck, guys. Oh, Olakun. I thought we were getting a Brian Thomas. 9 out of 10? It's gold. Well, that's crazy. It's a gold. Olakun going to the Jags. Out of 10. Boss Hog. It took me a second to realize it was gold. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Going to Boss Hog. Oh, boy, it would have been nice, though, to see Brian Thomas Jr. there. take gold. Gold is good. We like gold. Joey Bosa, Debo, Saquon. We got Bucky Irving on the contours. Very nice. That one's numbered 16 out of 52. Last team magic, Stinky. And a Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay. Hey. Bucky out of 50. We approve. We approve. There comes Mrs. We're really doing a break this time.
You know what it is when I first go into this online, it shows like a video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. Oliver, McKinney. We got C.J. Mosley for the Jets. That is 165 out of 399. And for the Lions, a rake straw. Stinky, all I'm hearing is I need to play those mashups every time. Oh, that feels sick too. All right. We'll go this route. This one does too. You know what? We'll save those. We'll do all those at the end. DJ Moore, Amon-Ra, Max Crosby. We got Tajay on the contours for the Titans. That one is not numbered. And a Jordan for Houston as well. It seems like the perfect plan, Stinky. Harrison Butker, Olave, Douglas. We got Trevor Lawrence. Jags are just eating. 136 out of 299 for the Jags. Oh, Ben. What are you doing, Ben? That is 25 out of 125. Ben Sinnott. And Anthony Gould for Indy. I mean, Stinky, if you'd rather, I could sing my song about Sombrero Cat. All right, we got something here. Simmons, Kelsey, Spencer Rattler. We got Trevor Lawrence again. This one is 33 out of 50. Jags just will not stop today. And good luck here, guys. TBN. Trey Benson is 244 out of 299 on the RPA going to Arizona. Arizona is BB. Man, these Jags will not stop. It's like every pack has something for the Jags in it.
You know, Jags all the time shopping.
Yes, it is. All right. I mean, one of these is a filler. And it's this one. Bijan, Gibbs, Nick Bosa, filler. We got Spencer Rattler again, this time on the Rookie Rising. And Braden Fisk for the Rams. That is 96 out of 249. Going to the Rams. So we got should be a mem here. Khalil Mack, Tua. We got Keon Coleman for Buffalo. Rasul Douglas for Buffalo. That's 62 out of 199. Buffalo pack. And JLE. Jordan Love. 31 out of 299. Going to Green Bay. Little Jordan Love action. Sneaking in there. That's for MGA. There you go, MGA. Never know when Jordan Love will sneak up on you. All right, Resurgence. Time for a big auto. Any predictions on this? Any predictions? Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Tim Brown, Bradshaw, Largent, Aaron Donald, Ricky Pearsall on the refractor. That's a start, Jonesy. Michael Irvin on the Glimmering Gleam. Xavier Worthy for KC and Alad McConkey. That's a fine pack. That is a fine pack to start things off. Spelling is everything, Nacho. Hey, Primo's in the house. What's up, Primo? Home sweet home. I wondered what was up. You were like MIA. Jones Drew, Terrell Davis, Munez, Jim McMahon, Michael Irvin on the refractor. There's a nice Caleb Williams. There you go, Jim. 206 out of 249 on the conductors. Very nice. Malachi Corley and a Tyrese Knight for Seattle. Oh, you're in Indiana. Nice. Andre Reed, CJ, Torrey Holt, Gronk, Charles Woodson. That is 184 out of 225 for Green Bay. Ricky Pearsall on the Voltaic. Ben Sinnott again, and a Graham Barton. You had one job, Kimberly. You had one job. Yeah, Jayden auto would be very nice to see if Drake May will allow it. Strahan, McNabb, Palomalu, Doug Williams. No, Ben Sinnott. How dare you? 18 out of 249. I don't know what this means our RPA is going to be. But how dare you, Ben Sinnott?
Beat it, Ben.
He's the new Ruggs. Jermaine Burton on the Circuit Breakers. Anthony Gould and a Javon Bullard for Green Bay. I know, it better be a good sign. That's what we say, Primo. Topps has been pretty good about balancing boxes out. So if you got Ben Sinnott, I would say there's probably a decent chance one of the other autos is going to be big. Let's see how big. Eric Dickerson, AR, Elway, Roger Staubach, Quinion Mitchell on the refractor, Tom Brady, Glimmer and Gleam, Estime, and Ray Davis for Buffalo. I'm sure Benson, it's a good guy. But when you see Washington, there's only one name you're looking for when you see Washington. Emmitt Smith, Jim Kelly, Ogden, Jason Taylor, Thurman Thomas on the refractor, Steve Young conductors, Darius Robinson, and an Eichenberg for the Raiders. Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Flutie, Kelsey, that one is 128 out of 399 for the Eagles. Jerry Rice on the Glimmer and Gleam. A.J. Barner and a Keon Coleman for the Bills. Singletary, Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Jerry Rice. That one is 75 out of 99. Going to the 49ers. Nice. Caleb Williams and a Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Yes, J-Mac is looking for Jayden. Yes, Primo has hunted for Jayden here a few times. And you come for the Jayden, but you leave with the Drake May. Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Will Shipley on the refractor, Lab McConkey on the Voltaic, Will Shipley again, and a Ricky Parasol. All right, let's see. 3 packs, I think. That's going to be an auto, so we'll do this pack first. I think that's how it goes. I think there's a pack in between them. We'll let them marinate, unless I'm wrong about that. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay, 65 out of 175. Jim Kelly on the conductors. There's a little Drake May action and a Trey Benson. When it comes down to this, my friends, 2 packs, 2 autos, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Good luck, everybody. First one coming up, coming at you. Wheels up. Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Newsom, Barry Sanders on the refractor. Pull from the back. Blake Corum for the Rams. Quinion Mitchell. We got Jonathan Brooks on the circuit breakers. Joshua Carte. for the Rams. I mean, based on what we've seen, guys, this should have a big card in it. That's what that means. If this is not a QB, then someone at Topps messed this box up. Good luck, guys. I sure hope this is the big card it should be. I'll do a recap after this, and if you had a rough break, you know I'm going to help you. Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli. We got Michael Pratt. I don't want to see him. Chris Jenkins. We got AR on the conductors. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, baby. J-Mac. Jayden Daniels amped up 100 out of 125.
There you go.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
Yes. Yeah, when you see those other autos, you know Topps is serving you up something good. That's how that works. Wow. Nice hit, J-Mac. Beauty. Beauty out of 125. And that's player-worn material, too. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. We hadn't hit a Jayden auto in a while. It was always Drake May. It was time. It was time for Jayden. Stinky. Oh, Stinky. I'll make sure we have the best mashups for you next time. All right, let me do a recap, guys. Once I get this sorted, you know I'll help you out. It's what I do. All right. Carte for the Rams. Drake May. Jerry Rice was out of 99. Ben Sinnott. Yeah, you got a 2 for J-Mac. Out of 249. Charles Woodson out of 225. Caleb was out of 249. Xavier Worthy. McConkey. Braden Fisk for the Rams out of 249. T-Law out of 50. Ben Sinnott again, this time out of 125. Tajay for the Titans on the contours. Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears out of 399. Malachi Corley for the Jets out of 299. Ricky Pearsall on the refractor. Douglas for Buffalo out of 199. Spencer Rattler, rookie rising. Trey Benson RPA for Arizona out of 299. Trevor again out of 299. Cooper DeJean for Philly. We have Bo Nix on the draft selections patch. McMillan for Tampa Bay out of 175. McConkey, Voltaic. Caleb again. Kelsey out of 399. Ricky Pearsall on the Voltaic. Jordan Love patch out of 299. CJ for the Jets. That one's out of 399. Bucky Irving on the contours. 16 out of 50. Olakan Gold for the Jags. That was 9 out of 10. Michael Penix, rookie rising. Kareem Hunt for Cleveland was 1 out of 44. Estimate on the variation prism. Caleb. Xavier Leggett on the shock. Lambjack shock. Ray Davis, select certified. Devontae. Kool-Aid. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, treasured tandems. Joe Burrow die cut. Jayden again. Chris Braswell on the laser. Caleb on the premier patch. Keon Coleman laser for Buffalo. Laporta on the laser. Spencer Rattler contours. Karloftis. Michael Penix. Drake May on the shock. Nice hit there. Brian Thomas Jr. And Joey Bosa. And last but not least, Jayden, RPA, out of 125. Nice hit. Nice hit, J-Mac.